In Evansville, smoke was reported with a temperature of 75. In Fort Wayne, fog and smoke were reported with a temperature of 64. In Lafayette, smoke were reported with a temperature of 70.
Alrighty guys, good morning everybody. Hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday morning out there. We're doing a lot of early coverage here this morning. We got ourselves an enhanced risk for today. Got ourselves a pretty big risk out there for severe weather for not one but possibly 2 rounds of severe weather. One's going to be happening this morning and the other one's going to be happening later on this evening. So we're going to be live here for a little bit this morning in order to cover and obviously update you guys in terms of the situation of what's going on out here. But what's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Let's go ahead and see who is here for today. We have Barrow, we have Silly, we have Haunted Dog, Caden, Logan. Let's see here, Mad Dog. What's up, guys? Hope you all are doing good. Let's see, I'm scared right now. I live in lower parts of Indiana here. How bad is it? Okay, so we do have the cluster of storms that is starting to move its way in to Indiana right now. There is a bit of severe thunderstorm activity on it. Let's see, this is towards Linton, Duggar, towards Oaktown, Bruceville, Monroe City, if you know where that's at. It's basically extreme southwestern Indiana. We also do have a little bit of storms out here in Illinois as well. Kind of for the east central portions here of Illinois. We do got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for areas of Bonneville and towards Tuscola. Once again, this is in Illinois. So we do have, like I said, Illinois and portions here of Indiana included right now. Let's see here. We have a cell getting ready to be on top of us in northern Missouri. Yes, actually, you're right. Yeah, we are watching a... a couple cells out here actually as well. I mean, today's risk literally goes out. Look at those things. 66 mile per hour winds was reported out of this guy. I didn't even see that. But yeah, no, today's risk literally goes all the way from like southeastern Wyoming to basically as far down south as like northern Georgia. Like, here's today's risk. I mean, it covers a large area, large area. So, obviously, we have the area in the dark green. That is the marginal risk. That's that level 1 on the severe spectrum. Then we have the level 2 across the yellow. That's where things get a little serious. And, of course, we have the orange, which is the level 3 for today. But the overall severe weather risk does move its way all the way down into Georgia. And as high north as, like, pretty much central, almost northwestern Michigan, even, which is crazy. But anyways, let's see here. Dima says, hi from Michigan. Well, hello. Well, yeah, we were just talking about Michigan. Like I said, obviously, Michigan got to keep an eye out there for the possibility for a few strong, 2 potentially severe thunderstorms. Like Grand Rapids, including Lansing. Detroit is mostly out of the risk, although a few thunderstorms could still be possible out there. I'm going to turn down the weather radio just a little bit more there. But yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll need to continue watching. It actually does look like, according to the satellite view, there might already be some storms popping off out towards that region. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and switch y'all over. Oh, here we go. So we do actually have a special weather statement for Michigan. Let's see, northwest of Detroit here. Let's see, we're going to go reflectivity. Oh, yeah, there it is, right there towards Flint. Okay, yeah, Flint, Michigan's actually included with this special weather statement talking about heavy rainfall and wind gusts near 30 miles per hour. So right now, it's kind of far from severe, but we do got some storm activity starting to pop off here towards Michigan. Let's see, towards Big Rapids, we got a few other cells popping off here as well. And even in northern Indiana, too. Look at this. We're gonna hop over to Chicago radar. We got a cell up here in northern Indiana kicking off here, too. Let's see, 40-mile-per-hour winds and pea-size hail being possible. Let's see here. Got to get some comments. What do I think Chicago could get? Chicago's in the slight risk. Yeah, no, you got a pretty good shot at seeing severe weather today. Obviously, right now, in terms of the skies at the moment, it is pretty clear across Chicago. However, later down in time, I think your threat later today is going to be more, or I think your threat today is going to be more of like an evening type of event here. Because that's what the models seem to depict here, which I'll go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So the models, there's Chicago up there. Kind of shows maybe a kind of this MCS possible derecho type of ordeal that could be rolling through, and it does look like maybe you could be getting impacted, maybe around the evening hours. But once again, that's just a model; they're not perfect. Let me see. Yeah, according to the latest HRRR, it kind of has it remaining pretty far to your south. Wow. That's interesting. The latest HRRR has this thing going right over me. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, yeah. That's the thing. But yeah, no, I would keep an eye on it. If it is going to happen, it's going to happen later this evening. Meanwhile, everything is remaining relatively to your south for the most part. And like I said, right now, out here towards Indiana, we're starting to get this kind of complex of storms moving its way into Indiana right now. Let's see. I'm in Owensville, Indiana. Gotcha. Yeah, well, stay safe out there. Let's see. Haunted says, Andrew, between Omaha and Lincoln, currently in the red. Okay, so you're talking like Omaha and Lincoln, Nebraska. Okay. So, between Lincoln and Omaha, so you're right between these two. You are in a slight risk, which that's a level 2. The red that you were seeing out there, that was actually a severe thunderstorm watch. That's just to your south. I don't know. You may or may not be in that. If you're out towards Louisville, not Louisville, Kentucky. If you're out here towards Louisville, Nebraska, that's kind of the cutoff point where this watch is essentially. We do have a couple of severe thunderstorm watches in effect, though, which I will go ahead and mention those. We have 3 of them. We have one for eastern Illinois. Let's see, for 65 maximum winds, hail up to 2 inches in diameter maximum, storm motion 29 miles per hour. See, 80-mile-per-hour winds maximum up towards northern Missouri. And the watch over there towards you is 75 miles per hour maximum with hail up to 2.5 inches in diameter. So, yeah. No, but it does look like you are getting ready to get hit, though, my friend. Heads up to you. There's Omaha. Here's Lincoln. Somewhere you said you're in between. Keep an eye on it. Right now, it's not a severe thunderstorm, but it does look like it is producing a lot of lightning. So, obviously, remain indoors. Don't be outside when there's a lot of lightning like there is right now. It's probably going to be a lot of thunder, too. You're probably going to notice. It might sound intimidating, but right now it's not classified as severe. So, anyways, but yeah. Let's see. Is it going to be bad where I'm at in Owensville, Indiana? Well, Indiana does have a pretty big risk out here. Let's see. You said Owensville. Let me look this up for you. Owensville, Indiana. Okay, so yeah, you are. Yep, Owensville is in the enhanced risk. So you do have the big risk here for today. Right now, on the radar, right now, there's a little bit of kind of broken up showers and thunderstorms to your west, but they're not anything severe. Now, north of you, though, relatively north of you, there's actually a pretty large cell, and it is severe warned for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. But this storm should just remain to your north. as the storm motion here is kind of east-southeast. So it should remain to your south, remain to your north. But it does look like that line of storms is actually growing into something. So by the time this could reach to you, it might actually have already picked up a little bit more strength. Because it seems like it's not been existent for that many frames. I mean, it's a relatively new system, it looks like. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, you can see a couple frames back, it wasn't even there, and then now, boom, just pops up. So it could definitely pick up a little strength by the time it gets to you. But right now, there's no warning for you, anything. So that's that. Haunted says, I can hear you. I can hear it. Yeah. What's up, Haley? Hope you're doing good. Do I think Chicago could get... like I said, Alice, we were actually talking about Chicago here a minute ago. I think Chicago... The main concern for Chicago will be later on this evening, and even then there's not much model support on it actually happening for Chicago, so I'm not too confident on the fact that you're going to get any storms, but you are in the environment possibly allowing for some thunderstorms to occur, potentially severe. But, I mean, it could happen, it could not. I'm being quite frank with you, we don't know, because, like I said, obviously the environment's there for thunderstorms, but some of the models don't even show thunderstorms going near you. But others kind of show maybe a broken thunderstorm mess happening later this evening. But yeah. See, Central Indiana this morning, Cecilia. Yep. Central Indiana's getting hit right now. We're actually starting to see some of this activity moving its way into southwestern Indiana. Got a group of severe thunderstorm warnings. These guys are right now 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. So we're kind of at that normal severe thunderstorm criteria right now. But this could increase later on. I don't even know. This line might even hit me. You know, for the most part, the models were showing this line here kind of going right just barely south of Louisville. But it almost looks like it might have a little bit more of a southeasterly approach, and that could lead its way over towards my area here. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, but yeah. But like I was saying, guys, there basically is two rounds essentially of storms. We have this morning convection here that could produce some severe weather, which we already have warnings out for it. But there's also a second round, which is more concerning. Let me hop you guys over here to the models real quickly to go ahead and talk about what we're talking about. So first of all, like I said, obviously this morning we have, this kind of convection kicking off. It's kind of hard to see that. Let me zoom down a little bit so you guys can see a little better. Kind of a little bit of a convection zooming through. And then we have this guy for later on this morning into the afternoon hours. This guy is a pretty fast-moving MCS or potentially derecho here. Moving across southeast Nebraska, going across like southern Iowa, maybe even northern Missouri here, and then kicking right through western and central Illinois, and then kind of getting a south approach. So it's going to be moving relatively east for the next several hours, and then it's going to be, as we continue to move into like the evening hours, it's going to start to get a little bit more of a south approach to it. How's Kansas City? Kansas City does not really have a risk. However, if you are towards Kansas City, I would say that a few thunderstorms could be possible. I mean, you are in a thunderstorm risk, but you're not necessarily in the severe thunderstorm risk. However, I will tell you, though, that even close, you're close to a watch here. Would it be impossible for a severe thunderstorm to track over Kansas City? I would say no, but like I said, obviously we're not expecting any severe weather to occur in Kansas City, but we are expecting a possibility for maybe a few thunderstorms to occur. But generally not expected to be severe. Like I said, the environment for severe producing thunderstorms remains mostly north of Kansas City. But since you're close to that risk, it cannot be impossible. Let's see here. But anyways, but how bad is the storm going to be for Owensville, Indiana? Didn't I already look at that? I think I did. Let's see here. It's just operating EGPH tower ATC, and I see this is on cool. And good morning. Wait, what? Oh, you're operating at ATC? That's cool. That's cool. Well, what's up, Jordan? Let's see. Ready for strong storms, says Cody. I hear you. No, I am as well. I hope I get some later on. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Let's see here. Let's see. Thank you. You're very welcome. I'm not sure. I'm never sure how much the trust, or how much trust to place in the borders of these polygons. Yeah, the polygons give a good general idea of what we or where we can expect severe weather, but they're never 100% perfect. I mean, they do the best they can. Let's see. Hunter, thank you for the $5 super chat. Very sweet of you, dude. Saying, is it me or does Urbana, Illinois starting to look like it's rotating, or is that just me? Let me look. I can look at that. Let's see. Let me pop up my fancy radar here. So Urbana, that's up here, isn't it? Up towards Tuscola. Let's see here. Pretty sure I've seen Urbana. Yeah, there's Urbana right there. South. Okay. I get it. So Urbana is like right here over Champion, essentially. But let's see. Well, I don't see much anything. Yeah, I don't see much rotation out of this cell. The main concern I see out of this guy right... Oh, they just got... Oh, wow. There's actually been a little bit of hail reported out towards Urbana. Kind of a little bit west of Urbana. But no, I don't see much happening. I do think that there might be some large hail out of this, though. I mean, wow, dude, look at that. 1.75 inch towards Monticello earlier. Let's see, this was at, I think 7:15 this morning. So that was like 32 minutes ago. Wow. So this thing's definitely a hail producer. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the only concern out of this I see. Maybe some damaging wind gusts, too. Look at that warning. Ping pong ball hail on that. Wow. Yeah, they got ping pong ball hail on that storm right there. But, yeah, no, I don't see any rotation out of it. Let's check up on these guys. But once again, we're starting to see some of that severe thunderstorm activity moving its way into South Indiana. Let's see, we have Petersburg. Yep, y'all are getting ready to get it here soon. Oakland City, Cato, let's see, Winslow included, and Louisville. 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter hail. Yeah, it's kind of baseline, severe warning here. Monroe City, 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter size hail. Yeah, no, all these guys, all these guys are 60 mile an hour wind gust storms and quarter size hail. So the storms that's moving into South Indiana right now, they're not anything ridiculous. They're not anything extremely crazy. I can tell you that. I wouldn't be worried about them, right now across the regions here. I would obviously, be inside, be well away from windows if possible. But honestly, in terms of life-threatening activity, nah, I don't think it's really life-threatening. Let's see here. Got a new severe thunderstorm warning here. Oh, look at that. $50 size hail out of Charleston, Ashmore, Charleston, Kansas. Man, all right. So I don't know if y'all can hear this. I don't think you can, but I have my weather radio on really low volume because I'm in Louisville, and we may or may not hear my weather radio go off in this live stream. Maybe. We'll see. Because these storms are tracking in my general direction, so at some point it could start going off on my radio and not the one in the background. Let's see. I'm sorry to bother. Please check two places, downtown Indianapolis and Markle. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Indianapolis here. Obviously probably there towards like Southport, maybe. That's kind of south of Indianapolis. Right now the storms are tracking to the southeast. The majority of this convection, of this thunderstorm activity right now should remain, let's see here. It should remain to the south, right? Yeah, it should remain in the south. But I will say Indianapolis is in a severe weather risk, in which, yes, there is going to be a possibility for some thunderstorms this morning into the afternoon and evening hours as well. Right now, there's no immediate danger for Indianapolis. There's no watches. There's no warnings in effect right now. So at the moment, I'd say for at least the next 1 to 2 hours, you should be good. But then it might start to get a little closer with that thunderstorm activity. I mean, even then, there's a little bit of thunderstorm activity kicking off around there right now, just to the southwest. But, I mean, some of these storms are not even severe warned. But yeah, no, honestly, I think you're good for the next little bit, but I would still watch the weather for later on today. Let's see here. These storms are crazy lightning producers. They are. There's a lot of instability out there in the atmosphere. I think there's, let's see. I am curious to see how much instability there is. Need to pull up the meso-analysis. Yeah, this will tell me like how much energy is in the atmosphere for these thunderstorms. Let's see here. Wow. Wow, yeah, there's a lot. Some areas like in northern Missouri, there's like 3,500 mixed layer cape, which, for example, you only need about 500 to produce thunderstorms, sometimes even less. And to produce severe thunderstorms, typically 1,000 will work, but we're seeing like 3,500 up here towards these guys. Whoa, here we go. Look at this. Yeah, these storms are pretty gnarly. The ones in north. Okay, we're watching a storm in northeastern Kansas here. Blue Rapids and Frankfort. 1.75-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. Look at that. So golf ball hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds here. So imagine golf ball size hail, big chunks of golf ball size ice moving at 70 miles per hour. Wind damage, also likely to mobile homes. Yeah, so that's people and animals outdoor will be injured. Yeah, so if you have any pets out in the way, bring them inside. And if you're out in the way, go inside, essentially. Yeah, that's not a storm to mess with. So that's for Blue Rapids, Kansas. Yes, Blue Rapids, Kansas. Frankfort, Kansas. Wheaton, Kansas. Vermilion, Kansas. Y'all are in the direct path of this morning. How are we looking here in Louisville today? So we do have a slight risk. Actually, you guys have an enhanced risk. I forgot to mention. Yeah, so Louisville does have a shot for severe weather today. There's going to be a possibility we could get hit by some of these storms this morning. I think it's personally a possibility. The models did not live up to it very much, but there is quite a bit of activity happening here. Let's see. I'm going to turn on the reflectivity. Yeah, you can see these guys to the northwest of Louisville right now. You can see these guys are actually relatively tracking in our direction. So there you go. We get the watches being issued. The storms are continuing. You can kind of see how they're going relatively southeastward. So yeah, no, I think that there's a shot that these things could go over Louisville. I think it's a possibility. But later on this evening, there's another round that's going to be possible. Yeah, later on this evening, there's another round of storms that's going to be possible. Let's see. How does Wisconsin Rapids look like later today? I will tell you. Let's see here. Towards Wisconsin, there is. Okay, so there's really only one area here, or one set of areas here for today that's a possible concern for Wisconsin in general. That's for like southern Wisconsin, including Milwaukee, inside of the marginal, that level 1 on the severe spectrum. So Madison, Milwaukee, and kind of south here of Oshkosh. That's kind of right there where that severe level line is. Now, like I said, for pretty much the entirety of Wisconsin, there is a chance that we could see some thunderstorms. Noting that's why we have this kind of, this greenish color that's over Wisconsin right now. That is telling us that there's a possibility for a few thunderstorms. Now, earlier, as you can see, if we go way back several hours ago, we did actually have a watch that was in effect for western Wisconsin. Obviously, that's now well over with, but right now, it seems like a lot of the thunderstorm activity has died out across those regions. But later on this evening, there's going to be a possibility that we could have a little bit more activity, but not necessarily expected to be severe for like central and northern Wisconsin, mostly for like southern Wisconsin. It's a possibility. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's go and hop back over here to this radar, y'all. Let's see. So this is the current view of a pretty gnarly storm, y'all. Like I said, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts on this guy. And I almost said baseball. No, not baseball hail. Golf ball hail, which that's really large hail. So golf ball hail moving at potentially 70 miles per hour. That's pretty crazy. So we got to definitely look out for that. So we'll continue watching those storms. Also north of this one, yeah, we have 1.25, which is half-dollar hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust towards Mound City. This is moving into northwestern Missouri. This includes Maryville, heads up to y'all, storms heading your way. But yeah, no, that's basically what's going on there. How is Owensboro, Kentucky today? All right, so Owensboro, in terms of, let's see here. I need to pull up Owensboro. I've seen Owensboro. Oh, there it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. So Owensboro, you are actually in the enhanced risk. That's that level. That's that level 3 out of 5. So in terms of things, if you're in Owensboro, you got to watch it pretty closely because later on this evening, multiple models are suggesting a MCS, basically a big convective cluster that's expected to be rolling its way towards western Kentucky here for later on today. For example, you can actually see it right there. Boom. That's it right there. That MCS potentially could get getting down towards your location. According to the latest NAM, it shows it kind of dying out. This morning, there's a possibility for another little convective burst to occur. That's kind of the storms we're seeing right now, but it seems like they're actually more east. It seems like those storms are going to be more over a little bit more north than what the models are actually showing here, which I find a little interesting. But like I said, later on this evening, according to another model, kind of see like this big burst of convective activity occur down towards your location there for this evening. So, yeah, this evening, I think this evening is your biggest concern. But overall, there is a shot that you could see 2 rounds of this. Let's see here. Me again. Update: power is out southeast Nebraska. This is haunted. Oh, that's not good. Well, I hope you get your power back shortly. That's not good at all. Let's see here. Let me look here. Chicago, let's see here. In Chicago, it's sunny. So if storms form, would it be stronger than forecasted? Not necessarily stronger. Usually what happens if you have a severe weather event and there's a lot of cloud cover, it usually does not live up to its forecast. In some occasions, most occasions, that usually happens. But if there's a lot of sunny skies, yeah, no, essentially that makes it live up to the potential forecast. Doesn't mean it will. It's a good thing to have a lot of sunshine before a severe weather event to get that surface heating up to allow for that warm air to start rising. But yeah. Let's see here. J. Lou says, thanks. You're very welcome. Let's see here. LES says, thanks. You're very welcome, y'all. Is Michigan okay? Yeah, Michigan will be all right. But we do have a somewhat of a severe weather threat today. Just a marginal, just a level 1 out of 5 there for like central and southern Michigan, including Grand Rapids, okay, Midland, Flint, Michigan. This is staying out of Detroit for the most part. You guys are not in that risk. But overall, I mean, there's a shot for possible severe weather later on today across Michigan, mostly central and south Michigan. Possibility. Will Kansas City get an MCS in July? Who knows? Out of this event, probably not. No, out of this event, you're staying relatively clear, but who knows? We can't really, it's really difficult to forecast past 5 days. So we have a lot of July to go through. We haven't even been in July yet. So we'll see. Never know. Let's see. It seems like that is the big thing recently. Is multiple like MCSs and derechos occurring here recently. It seems like that's kind of a new pattern that we're starting to move into. Let's see here. Let's see. About 10 miles south of me in Indiana, roads are currently being closed because of excessive rainfall. Wow. Yes, there is actually a pretty big risk for excessive rainfall today. I have not checked the flooding probability. Got a slight risk for flooding. Here, I'm going to show you all this. Here's today's flood outlook. So picture this as a level 2 out of 4. So you're kind of in that middle threat for flooding. Biggest chances of flooding today will be across southwestern, kind of western Kentucky, southwestern Indiana, and east central Illinois. And obviously a little area here in western Nebraska, northeastern, Colorado, and southeast Wyoming. But, yeah. Yep, there's going to be a shot for some flash flooding today out of these storms, too. The reason is because, I mean, these storms, they're not moving that fast. I mean, they're moving decent, but they're not moving that fast. 28 miles per hour. It's not stationary, but it's moving slow. So obviously, if a storm's moving slow, it has more time to dump rain over you because it's slow. So that could lead to more ponding of water, could lead to more flooding, all kinds of problems. Let's see here. Haley says, okay, thanks, Andrew. You're so awesome at your job, Andrew. Well, thank you, Haley. That's very sweet of you. Let's see here. Cyclone says, so I see we have an enhanced risk today. We do have an enhanced risk. And today's concern, I will break down the enhanced risk for y'all. In terms of tornadoes today, tornado probability is the highest across basically basically western Kentucky, southwestern Indiana, and basically central and southeastern Illinois. That's the biggest tornado probability. There's two different areas, a 2% chance and a 5% chance. So basically what this means is that every 25 miles inside of these areas, every 25 miles, there is a shot of seeing that percentage of a tornado. So, for example, 25 miles, let's say in southwestern Indiana, there's a 5% chance a tornado will drop somewhere in that zone. So, yeah. But in terms of damaging winds, 30% chance. Still same thing. Every 25 miles. Pretty big shot for some damaging winds out towards Kentucky. Western Kentucky today, southwestern Indiana, central Illinois, even southeastern Iowa. Yeah, pretty good shot. That's what actually makes this enhanced risk there, is the threat for the damaging winds. And in terms of hail, there's something about the hail today. Okay, you might notice how it has a little bit of a weird kind of... Uh-oh. Y'all, my radio's getting ready to go off. There it was. Whew. Let's see.
The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
That's my actual radio.
Boys County in south central Indiana, southwestern Orange County in south central Indiana until 8:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 8 a.m.
That's it right there.
Daylight time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Petersburg, moving southeast at 32.
All right, let's see where this is at.
Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and half-dollar size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat.
So this guy?
The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Jasper.
Yep, that's it.
Ferdinand, Holland, Du Bois, Celestini, St. Mark's, Portersville.
60 mile per hour wind gusts, half-dollar hail.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
Well, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to play that real quickly. Anyways, let's see here. Just found on the radar scope. Yep. Let's see. Lord says I'm in the enhanced risk. Stay safe, dude. Yeah, stay safe. Like I said, y'all, right now, they just issued that. You just heard that on my radio, my personal radio. They just issued that severe thunderstorm warning for Jasper, Huntingburg. Storm is still fairly a decent way away from you, but they did warn you there for the possibility of, like I said, half-dollar hail and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. So heads up to y'all. Let's see here. Tomorrow will be a better chance for severe weather over central and eastern Kentucky. See here. And about all of West Virginia with a possible chance of tornado hatch risk. Gotcha. Well, I do tell you what, Kentucky, yeah, my friends, y'all, my fellow Kentuckians, because that's where I'm at. So to my fellow Kentuckians, between today, tomorrow, and the following day after, we got back-to-back slight risks for severe weather. So we got to be watching from now until, what is it, Saturday? What's the day? Thursday. Yep, from now until Saturday in Kentucky for severe weather possibilities. So it's like we got quite a few days ahead of us scheduled for severe weather. But right now, today's the biggest risk as of now, but we'll see. But like I said, y'all, heads up to you guys. Please be safe out there. We're gonna go ahead and move on back to northeastern Kansas. We got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Frankfort, Kansas, for Blue Rapids. Let's see, Bestwall, also including Frankfort. Let's see, Vermilion, Lils, Nolan, Wheaton. Now this storm's pretty brutal. 1.75 inch hail. So that's basically 1.75 hail inches in diameter, which that's equivalent to golf ball hail. That is the size of a golf ball. So golf ball size hail and 70 mile per hour wind gusts is possible on the cell here. That is a dangerous storm. I mean, you mix the two together, you get some wind-driven hail. Like, you get 70 mile an hour driven golf ball hail. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Plus, you guys probably know how heavy ice is, right? Imagine an ice ball size of a golf ball moving at 70 miles per hour, compacted ice. It's like that thing's gonna be pretty heavy. It's gonna be pretty heavy. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm pretty well in the slight risk for tomorrow. I'm in northern Kentucky near Cincinnati. Gotcha. Yeah. See, I'm actually towards Louisville. I'm slightly north of Louisville, so I'm not too far from you. But yeah, but me and you are in the risk here for the next 2 days, next 3 days, really. Yeah, between today, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. So heads up to us. We gotta watch out. Let's see here. Please be safe out there, Louisville, Kentucky. I will, Haley. I will. I'm gonna try to get some lightning shots, though, if possible. That's my thing. I love chasing storms. Don't recommend it to anybody, but unless you really know what you're doing. I mean, even then, most professionals at storm chasing still can run into problems. But I hope to get some lightning shots. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's do a little update here on these guys. Let's see. Okay, 1.25-inch hail. That's for northwestern Missouri. Yeah, we're starting to get that storm moving into northwestern Missouri here. Well, relatively far north of Kansas City. So there's Kansas City right here. So, Haley, this is where you're at. So the storm is well up to the north. And they're going to continue moving eastbound. Now, like I said, they did actually issue a severe thunderstorm watch for those areas. For Kirksville, Missouri. Let's see here. Quincy, Illinois. St. Joseph, Missouri. Let's see. Maryville, Missouri. Bethany, Missouri. Y'all are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 2 p.m. for 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts at maximum and 2.5-inch hail being a possibility. And like I said, you can see right now the storms are starting to move into those regions at the moment. Let's see. We also got a few storms out here in eastern Illinois right now towards Newman. Let's see. Villa Grove. Chrisman. 1.75. Wow, look at that. Another golf ball warning. Another golf ball size warning out here. Let's see, towards Paris. Probably not the Paris you know of. Paris, Chrisman, Oakland, Hinesboro. We have Brockton. Yeah, look at that. Got quite a hail core on that. Right there between Murdoch and, let's see, Camarago. Between Hugo as well. Between that triangle. Right across Highway 36. That little area of purple, that is likely some hail. Maybe up to golf ball size. So, heads up to y'all on Highway 36 between Newman and, let's see, Patterson Springs. Between Newman and Patterson Springs, there's likely a possible hail core. Do I think they'll upgrade the wind risk for today? No, I don't think so. I think they're going to keep the 30%. At most, they would probably do a significant wind threat, meaning that they're probably going to do a hatched risk. We'll be live, actually, by the time of the new Outlook. I think it comes out at 9 a.m. So, we should be getting a new Outlook within the hour. Let's see here. The Booze Traveler says Eastern Kentucky and Western Virginia are very tough areas to forecast severe weather because of the terrain. It's just enough to mess with storm development and intensity a lot of the times. That is very true. Yes, the mountains do definitely disrupt the flow of winds, especially there towards the surface. You know, actually, I grew up in Virginia. I live in Kentucky now, but I grew up in northern Virginia out towards Prince William County, near D.C., actually. And yeah, no, the storm. We didn't have too many tornado events. We don't have too many. Not saying we don't, but the mountains can disrupt severe weather. Absolutely. See, big hail. Well, yeah, it is big hail for both of those storms, actually. All right, let's take a look at these guys. We're going to do a little update down towards southern Indiana. Wow, look at all that lightning activity, guys. See all those little lightning flashes? Wow. That's a lot of lightning activity out of that cell. Let's see. This is in southern Indiana towards Monroe City right now. Towards Hazleton, Monroe City. We have Wriggleville. Yeah, Wriggleville. Let's see here. Barton's location. Petersburg. Those regions out there. Oh, they actually upgraded it to ping pong ball size hail now and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I'm sure a lot of lightning. Let's see. Do I have any cameras out in Indiana? I know I have a couple of cameras in different states, but I don't know if Indiana has any good ones. Because if it does, we might just have to check on that. Let's see here. Nope. Oh, Maybe. We might have cameras. Let me see again. Okay, this is towards... Where's Poseyville? If I can find Poseyville. Oh, okay, Poseyville. Okay. Yeah, we don't have any storm or any cameras right there. Snowplow camera? What? Apparently we had a snowplow camera. Anyways, but yeah, no, we don't have any good cameras out there, unfortunately. But there is a lot of lightning activity. New severe in Kansas, golf ball, and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Again, another one? They just put out another one? Yep, you're right. That's an extension. Yep. North of Topeka, Kansas. Not too far from Topeka, but it should remain north of Topeka. Let's see here. But yeah, towards Halton, let's see here. Netawaka. Towards Corning, we have, let's see, Powhatan. There's some weird names here. Look at that. Circleville, Soldier. We have Havensville, Onaga. Let's see, we have, Nutchtel. See, I can't even pronounce these areas. 1.75-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Let's see here. Golf ball hail. Yep, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts there. People and animals outdoors will be injured. So yeah, if you're outside in this, obviously you're gonna want to be indoors. And if you have any animals, bring them inside because, like I said, the hail mixing in with the winds. Yeah. Now that could cause some problems. You know, definitely is something to keep it out there for. Let's see here. See, we have Tuscola and Eastern. Okay, yeah, so east of Tuscola, Illinois, y'all. Let's see here. We have, whoa, 3-inch hail. Holy cow, 3-inch hail. See, this is also reported, too. This is not, holy cow. This is not just radar indicated. This is actually reported. Look at broadcast media reported 3.25-inch hail north of Tuscola. Wow, 6:55. That was a while ago, but why are they just now? Maybe I'm just now seeing this. Yeah, look at that. Tuscola, right there. Wow. Time estimated by radar there. See, in Douglas, Illinois, the county of Douglas, Illinois, 3.25-inch hail. Golly, destructive storm. See here. Okay, so the good news is that winds are not that strong. They're expected to be under severe limits. But hail, though, wow, 3.25 reported. So 3-inch hail is possible. So if you're there towards, let's see here, Brockton. Yeah, if you're there towards Brockton, Illinois, you're going to want to watch this one closely. Brockton, Hume, Redmond. Wow. Yeah, that's some pretty large hail there. Let's see here. Yeah, it definitely looks like this line of storms is really starting to kick off here. But 3.25, we're going to mark that down as the biggest we've seen so far today. That's going to be pretty hard to beat, not going to lie. I don't even think the watch has 3. Yeah, no, maximum hail on the severe thunderstorm watch we have out there. You can see right there, maximum hail, 2 inches, and that's across this watch area, which that is right where the storm is at. Golly, look at that. Hail threat observed. Hail says 3 inches, yet the watch has 2-inch hail. So it's already overperforming in what we're expecting here. Golly. Isn't that just crazy? But anyways, yeah, we do have, let's see here. It is going right there towards Brockton, so heads up to you guys out there. Obviously, if you're in the path of Brockton, you gotta be bracing for some hail because we just got reported 3-inch hail, 3.25-inch hail. What is that equivalent to? 3.25. That's like, that's larger than baseball hail, isn't it? 25-inch hail. Let's see here. 3.25. That's like teacup size. So yeah, that's larger. That's about a half-inch larger than a baseball. That was just reported. A half-inch larger than a baseball size hail been reported here. See, it's getting real there. It sure is. Golly. Yeah, like I said, this is a pretty destructive storm. This is the worst one we got going on right now. Like I said, Brockton, let's see, Borton, Redmond, Hume, Metcalf, sorry. Let's see, Chrisman, Paris, Vermilion. You guys are like in the path of this here. See, softball. No, softball's 4-inch hail. Just slightly. Here you go. Here's a little conversion. So you can see softball's 4-inch hail. We had 3.25, so just over teacup size. Which very large hail. Larger than a tennis ball, larger than a baseball by about a half-inch because it's 3.25, which that's... regardless, that's definitely enough to shatter windows. That might even be large enough to go through your roof. I've seen it happen. Now, it might not because the winds are under severe. Usually that only happens like with wind-driven hail of this size, but still, this would really, obviously, total vehicles. This would hurt you, if not kill you, if you're hitting the right spot. So, yeah, remain indoors with this storm, y'all. This is not good. Let's see here. Just about teacups. Yep, essentially. Let's see here. Will watermelon eventually be added? No, but Justin, there's been bowling ball size hail reported before. 8 inches in diameter. That's the biggest hail ever reported. I think it was in the Dakotas. Yeah. Biggest hail was bowling ball hail, y'all. That is nuts. Imagine the updraft. All that air, that vertically moving air that has to hold up that hailstone. Because basically how hailstones hold up is you have really strong vertical velocity from your updraft. It's basically hovering the hail. Imagine how fast those winds have to be for holding bowling ball hail. Several pounds. It's like, wow. That's crazy. But we've got some other reports out of these storms, y'all, from ping pong ball hail, golf ball hail reported right here, actually in southwestern Illinois. Let's see here. Look at that ping pong ball hails. They still have the warning and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts for like Petersburg. Yep, got a little bit of wind gusts on that too. Right in there, you see that area of green? That's likely where we are seeing maybe some damaging wind gusts going over Patoka, which y'all are not in a warning, but still is probably gusty out there. Man. Let's see here. Yep, Vivian, South Dakota in 2010, bowling ball size hail is wicked. I had a feeling it was in the Dakotas. I wasn't sure if it was north or south, but yeah. Isn't that crazy? I mean, that updraft has to at least be over 100 miles an hour. Easily. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. How big is bowling ball size hail? The size of a bowling ball. If you know what the size of a bowling ball is, that's it. Or 8 inches in diameter. 8 inches across. Like I said, that's only 4 inches shy of a foot in diameter of hail. To put that in perspective. Okay, I have a model truck here. I would guess this is to be about 8 inches in length, maybe. So hail that size. I mean, hail probably that's under a foot, but that's probably about 8 inches in diameter. That's probably about the size of the hail that was reported there. Like, wow. Yeah, that would go straight through your roof. Winds or not. Let's see here. When I was 14 years old, I lived in Dayton, Ohio. 14 miles away, horrible claim there was tornadoes joining together. Wow. See here. Frank Conroe, let's see. Oh, I think West Virginia tornado of 1944 killed almost 210 people. I believe it was at a 500 population. But those numbers were as accurate as they could get them, and it could have been more. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. We got some wind damage reports. Let's see. Trees of unknown size. Condition downed on. See. Time estimated by right. Okay, so this is right over like Vincennes. Wow. Yeah, that's right on the border between like southeastern Illinois and southwestern Indiana, essentially. Is West Virginia getting a bad storm? West Virginia is not in the risk for today. You can see right here, this is the thunderstorm risk across the area in the green, the dark or the light green. That's a chance for thunderstorms, but not severe. The dark green is a beginning chance for thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms. The yellow is a pretty decent chance, and the orange is a really big chance. But West Virginia is not in the risk. However, tomorrow West Virginia does have a shot for severe weather. Same for even Saturday. Saturday too. I think Friday and Saturday is your big days you got to look out for. Yep. Let's see here. Pop up. Let's see. Devolves. Yeah. Let's see. Southern Indianapolis. Huh. All right. We're gonna hop back over here, y'all, real quickly. We're gonna jump back to this radar. Golly. I still can't get over that 3.25. It's early. Like I said, it's only 8 in the morning, and we've already had 3.25-inch hail reported. Let's see here. Okay, now look at this. They did just downgrade the warning there. It's now at a ping pong ball size. So that is good. That's good. Let's see here. I'm a night owl, so now my nighttime. I'm going to lay down for a few. I hope everyone stays safe today. And prayed up. Let's see. Prayed up. Sorry for leaving so soon. No problem, J. Lou. Just glad you got to stop by. And I hope you have a wonderful rest. Wow, look how heavy that precipitation's starting to get across western Indiana. I would not be surprised if eventually they start issuing like a big warning for all that. Because there's got to be some hail in that. I mean, that purple's probably some small hail. Let's see, even... Yeah, maybe some gusty winds out of that too. I'd say maybe gusty winds up to like 40 miles an hour. As of right now, at least, they probably have a special weather statement for it. They do for a portion of it for 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So yes, West Virginia is expecting bad weather tomorrow. Now it looks like probability of straight line wind event, large size. Yep. Yeah, no, tomorrow's threat does... Actually, yeah, no, tomorrow's threat's only a wind threat. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Here's tomorrow's wind threat, or tomorrow's threat. So we have that big slight risk. Tornadoes, no % chance. Damaging winds, there you go. Hail, possibility, but more towards the Midwest and the Central Plains, but not for us in the Ohio Valley. So our concern out towards like Kentucky and West Virginia, Ohio, will be the possibility here for... obviously damaging wind gusts, maybe up to 60, maybe 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts could be possible. Let's see here. Potentially saw a brief land spout yesterday under a pop-up shower, says Logan. Wow, crazy. Listening at work at Hopkins, Missouri. How's it tracking towards us? Well, glad to have you here. Good morning to you. Let's see. So up Hopkins, Missouri. So the only area that has a risk out for today is for northern Missouri, but I don't know where Hopkins is. So let me look this up. Let's see. Is it Hopkins or Hopkinsville? Hopkins. Okay. Here we go. Hopkins, Missouri. Okay. So, yep, you are in the northern portion. So, you do have that threat. Actually, yeah, there's Hopkins right there. You're actually about to get hit here by some storms. Let's see. Not currently severe. However, there is actually a severe warned storm for that storm just to your south. A severe warned part of the storm there. Hopkins, you're right in here. You're probably experiencing maybe a little bit of lightning. It looks like there's a little bit of strikes out there towards Hopkins right now. That's a little shower, a little thunderstorm rolling through, but then we got that big line right here that's going to be rolling through, producing a little bit more activity of lightning. So within the next 30 minutes to 45 minutes, you're going to be seeing quite a bit of lightning activity probably. After that, there's a chance that a few more storms could occur, and then after that should be clear, but you never know if more storms are going to fire off as of now. But yeah, so I watch out for thunderstorms for the next 2 to 3 hours because it looks quite likely. Yeah, absolutely. But right now it's not severe warning. You're not in any form of warning right now. You are under a watch, though. You are under a severe thunderstorm watch. Just want to let you know. I think they messed up with the Mayfield storm. No doubt a 5 category. I agree. I do. I agree. They just haven't. So we have not had an EF5 since 2013. It's been 10 years. Over 10 years now. Yep. It's been over a decade. What's going on in Owensville? Sirens are going off again? Question mark? Let me look here. I said Owensville. Owensville. Was this Owensville, Indiana, or Missouri? I'm going to go with Indiana. Yep, you're in the enhanced risk there. Okay, so, wow, look at that. They upgraded that to 2-inch hail. Holy cow. That's probably why, but you should be good. Wow, look at that core. Holy cow. Look at that hail core, you guys. See that big area of purple and pink? Man, I bet you that thing is dropping some big chunks of hail. See, the warning has it for 2-inch hail. 2-inch hail, that's equivalent to egg size hail. You know, basically like hen egg size. You know, the eggs that you cook up for breakfast, that's about the size, you know, of a normal egg size hail. Or normal egg size. But also 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts there is a possibility. So not only is there a possibility for hail, there might be a little bit of wind-driven hail too. Ooh, yeah, got to watch out for that. Let's see here. Yeah, both of these guys are for 2-inch hail. Let's see, this guy's for 1.25. One towards Jasper. The storm's eventually going to end up there. Jasper has a little bit to go before the main storm hits. I don't know why they issued a severe thunderstorm warning so early for them. But, yeah, the main storm's still far away from Jasper. Like, the Jasper's barely even in the precipitation right now. Yet they're warned for 1.25-inch hail. Golly. Let's see here. Frank says thank you. You're very welcome. What's up, Scott? Good morning. Let's see. I don't see much of anything on people's streams. That Mayfield storm was more weather, politics, than anything. And if they do review it, again, do the right thing. It'll go to 5. Probably. Yeah, no, I agree. I was actually live during it. That was actually when I first started my channel, essentially, was back in late 21. That's whenever I started really uploading and doing live streams and stuff. But yeah, no. What about in the upper Michigan Peninsula? So, the good news is there's no severe weather expected that high up north. However, there is a chance for maybe a little bit of severe weather for, like, you know, obviously upper Michigan. Not expected anything for today. The only area in Michigan, the main Michigan Peninsula, is obviously towards, like, Grand Rapids, west of Detroit mostly, Flint, Michigan, possibly included, Kalamazoo, as far north as, like, Cadillac. Tomorrow, nothing. Saturday, nothing. So you're good. Now, there might be a chance for a few thunderstorms. You can see you're in the thunderstorm risk, but severe thunderstorms, damaging thunderstorms, nah, not expected. So you should be good. Nothing to worry about. All right, let's see here. Let's go and check up on these storms out towards Kansas. One towards Topeka, 1.75. So we still have not baseball, ping pong. No, golf ball size. Took me 3 times to get that. Golf ball size hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible out towards Gulf. Towards Bancroft, let's see here, Soldier. Let's see here, Whitney, Powhatan. Let's see here, Woodlawn, Wetmore, Netawaka. There's some really odd names. But look at that. That thing has got quite a bow shape to it. Y'all see how perfectly straight that line, or not really straight, but you see how perfectly flat that is? That is a possible bow echo. Anytime you see a bowing segment like that, that usually could identify strong winds. And in this case, wow. Probably some strong winds up there towards Sensia. I want to pull that up on my other... Okay. I want to pull that. I was checking for rotation because that looked like a little bit of a hook, but I didn't see nothing on there. Anyways, but back over here, I want to check on this radar view to look at the velocities, maybe to see how fast it actually is rolling. It looks showing me about 50 miles per hour. But obviously gusts... Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Nope, this is showing up to like 60 miles per hour. Obviously, that's not gusts either. That's like sustained winds. At that level of the atmosphere. Once again, different. But wind gusts, yeah, could be in excess of 60, which is probably why they put the 70-mile-per-hour wind gust there. See here, KGB says, thanks, buddy. You're very welcome. Let's see here. Sullivan, Indiana. Yeah, anywhere in Indiana has got a risk today. The more southwest you go in Indiana, y'all, the bigger the risk there is. So, for example, like northeastern Indiana has a marginal, a level 1 out of 5 on the severe threat. Then you have central Indiana towards like Indianapolis, North Vernon, yeah, right there towards like Lansing, these regions out there, we got ourselves a level 2, a slight risk. That's where things get a little bit more serious. And then, of course, we have the level 3 across the orange in far southwestern Indiana. That's the biggest risk out there, essentially. Yeah. Let's see here. Severe got updated in Kansas, 70-mile-per-hour wind gust, ping pong ball size. They did? Yep, they did. Yep, they did downgrade that by quarter of an inch. Quarter of an inch smaller. So it went from golf ball to now, whoa, they just issued 2 new warnings? Did they just do that? See, 0.88 inches, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts for that guy. Yeah, no, those are 2 new warnings. Both issued at 8:29 a.m. Eastern time, by the way. Just Eastern time. Yep. Here, let me pull y'all back over here real quickly. Well, no, they just updated this warning. They actually replaced that warning. Sorry. You can see they had that warning. They just replaced it with another one. But this guy, let's see. We have a new warning in effect for southwestern Iowa towards Silver City, Randolph, Underwood, and also east central Nebraska included. Even Omaha. Yes, Omaha, Nebraska is now under a severe thunderstorm warning here. The more I look at it. Wow, look at that. Holy cow. That velocity is really showing quite a line. Yeah, no, I definitely do see the possibility here for damaging winds out of this storm here. Yeah, Omaha, you're probably feeling that right now. Looks like Irvington, maybe La Vista, maybe getting some strong winds out of this right now. You want to know something? My radar here is estimating winds up over 60 miles per hour. Like right here, it's showing like 70. So I'd even say, wind gusts up to 60 to 70 is possible on the storm here. Golly. Hail, yeah. There's a couple areas of purple, maybe some small hail possible. They did say nickel-size hail, so not really too large, but they did say 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I would rather say probably 60 to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts on that storm, because like I said, my velocities are showing some winds pretty strong, and they're right next to the radar there, so that's close stuff. It's got a slight bow echo look to it. The winds does, yes. Let's see. Good morning. What is Dayton, Ohio looking like for today? Let's see here. Dayton, Ohio. Y'all got a marginal, level 1 out of 5. So there is a small chance for a couple of severe thunderstorms today. Tornado probability, not a chance. The only problem, yeah, so there's a small chance, 5% chance for some damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour and some small hail up to quarter size. Let's see here. I'm in Omaha. We'll stay safe out there. Yeah, Omaha, that cell in Omaha looks like it could be producing maybe 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. I mean, like I said, they did put a 60 mile per hour tag on it. But personally, I am seeing it maybe there towards like I said, maybe towards 70 because my velocity is going wild. Showing some real heavy stuff. And the radar is literally right there. Like, this is scanning like 65, 70 mile per hour winds at like 14 miles away. And this is scanning only 900 feet up. Like, that's pretty crazy. Let's see here. Johnson, Indiana, 70 mile per hour winds and egg size hail. Gotcha. Let's see here. What about this guy? 60 mile per hour wind gust, nickel size. Okay. We're going to hop back over towards Kentucky, or southern Indiana, I should say. Let's see here. So these guys, whoa. Look at that. That's quite a core on that storm there, y'all. I'm going to slice that real quickly. Wow, look at that. So there's a a sector scan, cross-section, of inside the storm. And you can actually see the hail core right there. That is all likely like big chunks of ice. Goodness. Yeah, I mean, that goes up to like 30,000 feet with that heavy precipitation, possibly even hail. Yeah, that has got to be. Let's see. That's got to be a 2-inch. Yep, 2-inch hail right there. That's large hail. So heads up to y'all out there towards, let's see, Oakland City, Winslow, Coe, and Louisville. Heads up to you guys. Like I said, seriously, that looks pretty destructive. That's definitely picked up quite a bit. I found a pixel of 70 plus winds on my radar. Gotcha. No, I was seeing like a big cluster of like 70 there. So, let's see. What's up, Storm Dakota? Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. John said, new subscriber. Well, thank you for joining us, John. Thank you for subscribing. Really appreciated. Means a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, like, wow, dude, this thing has really turned into quite a line here this morning. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to pull back up the radar. I want to go and show you guys something. I want to pull back up, like, the past radar, and I want to show you how the storm has evolved to where it is now. You can see now it's kind of turning into this kind of line of storms. It's weird, because here's the weird thing. The models, like the computer models, were showing this line going down here. But the storm is over here. Let's see. We're gonna drop back 50 frames here. We're gonna go back 50 radar scans. Yeah, see, it kind of starts off here, a couple clustered storms, and then now it turns more into this line. That is really interesting. Like, I find that so weird how the models were showing it going like way down here, and now it's like going. You know, this thing might even cross over Louisville. I don't know. We'll see. We'll watch it. I don't think they're forecasting any derecho patterns for the next couple of days, but very possible one could happen with weather so active. I think so. I think it is possible. Let's see here. Let me look. Just got here. Can I check on Peoria, Illinois? Of course. Let's see. So in Peoria, I think that's how you say that. Is it Peoria? Peoria, maybe? But you guys are in the enhanced. You're just shy of a watch in effect right now. But towards Peoria, you, my friend, are good to go for now. But like I said, later on this afternoon and evening, there's going to be another round of possible severe thunderstorm activity occurring for, like I said, maybe a possible MCS slash maybe derecho. Let me pull up the models here really quickly. Let's see the NAM 3K. We'll just go grab one of the latest model runs here. Let's see here. So later on down in time, yeah, you can see, there we go. Right there. Peoria, showing around 4 p.m. I know y'all can't really see that, but it's showing around maybe 4, I'd say between 3 and 6 is like the time of this MCS rolling through. I mean, like I said, this thing is a possible derecho, considering it's going to be pretty long-lived. Expected to be all the way from, like, South Nebraska to possibly going through, like, southern Iowa, and then obviously moving in through, like, central Illinois. Then later on, it's going to start taking more of a south approach. And then we move well into tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. Let's see here. Let's see the way the storms are moving near Johnson, Indiana. It looks like they're gonna miss except the small thing of rain just a couple minutes ago. Gotcha. Why are there so many derechos now? I hear this word nonstop. We're in a changing weather pattern. A lot of it is we just got into El Nino, which is a big world-changing phenomenon. Obviously, we were in La Nina for the last 3 years. Since like 2019, I think. Pretty sure. Almost the last 4 years, actually. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. And beginning of 2023, we were in the La Nina. Now we're in El Nino. So the patterns have changed quite a bit. They have changed a little bit. So anyways, let's see here. I'm in East Central Illinois. We'll stay safe out there. What's up, Proxy? Good morning. Saying good morning, Andrew, and everybody. Good morning to you, Proxy. Proxy, I wanted to let you know, tomorrow, here, let me show you this real quickly, Proxy. Tomorrow, you got yourself a shot for possible severe weather. Actually, sorry, you're shy of it. You're close to it. Actually, I thought you were in that area. Anyways, but there is a shot for a couple of thunderstorms. The severe weather risk is right just to your south, towards like Akron. I'm sure you probably know where Akron's at. Not too far from you. Kind of ends right there towards Brunswick. But like I said, these convective outlooks are not perfect. So it'll be possible for a few strong storms to possibly go over you for tomorrow. And there's still a shot for, some thunderstorm activity between today and Saturday. So not so confident on it happening today, but anyways. Let's see here. Storm last night, Wisconsin, going after midnight, forecasted to keep going east, but they kept dropping southeast. Let's see here. My local news app posted a video showing storms in Indiana are going to drop straight south, but it doesn't look like they will. What's your opinion on this? That's what I'm saying here. They're expected to. The models were showing this thing already further south than what it was. I mean, let me look at the last 6 hours. I mean, you can see how it's been continually moving east, southeast. You can kind of see it going this way. I mean, it might start dropping. I think it still could. I mean, it even looks like it might be dropping slightly south, but this might just scrape near Louisville. There is a shot that it could. Here, let's see. Yeah, you can kind of see maybe it's going slightly more south now. But there is a shot some of this northern convection could go over Louisville down in time. We'll see. How's West Texas for tomorrow? Texas I don't think has a risk out there tomorrow. Pretty sure. Yeah, no, y'all really don't got much going on. Maybe a few thunderstorms, but not anything severe. There is a little marginal for the extreme northern panhandle of Texas tomorrow, but odds are fairly low in general. But anyways, let's see here. Now the sun is out. Gotcha. Proxy says thank you. You are very welcome, Proxy. Let's see here. If these storms would have waited a few hours, it would have been so much worse. What's going on right now? Yeah, maybe. Let's see. I want to look at the mesoanalysis. Yeah. Later on in time, there's going to be a lot more instability available as we got some sunlight or daylight heating occurring. Nearly 5,000 joules per kilogram possible in northern Missouri later, according to RAP analysis. We'll see. More of that thunderstorm juice. New severe thunderstorm warning in Kansas. Gotcha. Let's take a look at SPCE update 20 minutes. Yes, we're gonna look at that. I'm curious to see what the newest update has to say. Anyways, let's go and check on this new little warning here. Whoa. Yep, 70 mile. Okay, they're both the same here. So we have Sabetha. We have. I'm not even gonna begin to pronounce that one. I have no idea how you pronounce that area. I'll do you all a favor though. I will switch you guys over to this radar. This one tells me more locations impacted. Let's see, towards Topeka. This is north of Topeka, by the way. There we go. Towards like Fairview, we have Sun Springs, Sabetha, we have Oneida, Cinsa, and then south of it we have like Corning, Gulf, Granda, Capoma, Powhatan. See Mercer, Whiting, Halton. Let's see here, Havensville. Yeah, those areas out there. St. Joseph, Missouri. Clouds are shifting from northeast to southeast with some booms in the distance. Only a sprinkle or two. Gotcha. Yeah, from what I've seen at Radar Omega, is mostly going off of. It's mostly going to miss you, Johnson. Most likely. Gotcha. Let's see here. Hiawatha. I hope I said it right. Let's see. I heard that we have a possibility for derecho tomorrow. Actually, a possibility today. Yeah. Like I said, there's a really big MCS, a big convective cluster of thunderstorms this evening that is possibly going to be going across, these regions here. Uh-oh. Y'all, here we go. Got another warning coming through on my actual radar. Or radio, sorry. See the flashing? Maybe I can zoom in on this. Let's see. Proxy, thank you for the $25 super chat. That's very sweet of you, Prox. Trying to zoom in on this. There you are. What if I pop in here? Oh my gosh. But Proxy, thank you for the 25 cents. Thank you, Andrew, for all you do for us. You're very welcome, Proxy. It's kind of out of focus too, isn't it? Oh boy. All right, we're gonna zoom that back out. I'm probably gonna have these little things on my face for a minute. Let's see. Huntingburg. Oh.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail and damaging winds from continuous cloud to ground lightning is occurring.
That's this guy right here.
Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can
Hear thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning.
be struck by lightning.
Okay. All right, cool. Anyways, but yeah, Proxy, thank you so much for the 25. Sorry, I was a little bit busy with that warning coming on. But Proxy, thank you so much for the 25. Very, very super sweet of you. We love you, Proxy. Thank you so much. It's awesome. Thank you, Prox. All right, let's see here. So yeah, that warning was for this guy. Towards, let's see. Ferdinand? What? Ferdinand. Towards Johnsburg, St. Henry, and Holland. Wow. Wow, look at the size of those warnings. Holy cow, that's new, isn't it? Wow. We got real big, severe thunderstorm warnings. 80-mile-per-hour winds? 80! Oh, gosh. Okay, y'all, heads up right now. In northwestern Missouri, this is directly north of Kansas City, I'd say about 50 miles. For King City, Albany, Bethany, Denver, let's see here, Stanberry, we have a warning in place here for 80 mile per hour wind gusts. That's over hurricane force winds, y'all. Northern Andrew County. I have my own county? I never knew that. Yeah, we got Northern Andrew County. I never knew I had my own county. But yeah, 80 mile per hour wind gusts and penny hail. Luckily the penny hail is down. Let's see. Train weather spotters, apparently. So, was there reports of 80 mile per hour winds? Let's see. Let me move over here. Let me see here. What's up, Georgie? Or sorry, not Georgie, George. 4 to 6 inch tree limbs down reported here. Let's see. There's oh, wow. 68 knots. Look at that. There's a mesonet. A mesonet reported 68 knot winds, which that's over 70 miles an hour. Yep, that's around 80. Yep. Do I think that the tornado threat could be increased to a 10% in Illinois? Yeah, I don't think so. The low-level jet stream is not that significant enough to be producing that big, widespread area. I think it's going to stay at 5, personally. Let's see, mesoanalysis. Yeah, wind shears at lower levels, about 20 knots. Pretty weak. Let's see, I obviously love thunderstorms, but not when they harm life or property. Yeah, that's me too. That is me. Wow. But my goodness, y'all, we did get ourselves that report there. Oh, shoot, there was even reports of damaging wind gusts in... Yeah, there's even reports of damaging wind gusts out there towards Omaha, Nebraska. See, 58 and 60 mile per hour wind gusts reported. We have one towards Carter Lake, and the other one towards Rawson, Boys Town. Let's see here. 3-inch tree limbs broken. Power poles broken. Wow. You know, that thing's turned quite into the windbag. I mean, that thing has some straight line winds on it. Let's see here. Y'all might be asking why the warning is so odd. It's because the borders from the National Weather Service County warning area. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Another warning, y'all. Oh, it's a watch. It's a watch. Hold on, y'all. Hold on a minute, y'all. There it is.
The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 414, effective until 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time or 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Kentucky: Breckenridge, Hardin, and Meade, and the following counties:
There you go.
Indiana, Crawford, and Perry. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, broadcast
70-mile-an-hour wind gusts.
outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
Well, there you go.
The National Weather
All right. Well, I had to turn it up so y'all could hear it. Raul, it's not a tornado watch. It's a severe thunderstorm watch. But yeah, new watch just got issued until 2 p.m. Maximum hail up to 2 inches in diameter and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible. Well, there you go. Velocity couplet over Stanberry. Is that out of that 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts we were looking at? Because I wanted to say there might have been a little... Wow, guys, we're getting reports of 70-mile-an-hour winds out here towards northeastern Kansas. Let's see here. My radar will load. Look at that, 70-mile-an-hour wind gust reported. Trees bent significantly. Power out at location, which is Kelly, Kansas. Golly, look at this cluster that's formed here. Holy cow, we got a lot of new warnings. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, penny hail out of this guy. Yeah, there's Stanberry. That's what we were looking at. What's the closest radar? I think it might be Des Moines. Maybe. Oh, well, you know what? No, it's probably KEAX here, south of Kansas City. That's probably the closest one. Yeah, there might be a little bit of rotation over Stanberry here. Regardless, 80-mile-an-hour wind gust is possible out of this guy. Yep, 80-mile-per-hour wind gust and penny hail is possible. See, there's a massive 15-hatch hail outlook. Yes, there is. Let's see, giant severe southwest Iowa. Yeah, we just looked at that. That's crazy. Let me look. So sorry for so many questions, but why doesn't Peoria, Illinois have watch, but everywhere else does? Because, like I said, today's event's gonna be separated into 2 different rounds. There's a chance we could get more watches later on this evening. I think it's possible. But for Peoria, for you anyways, you are right on that line. Like I said, right now the severe activity is not near you. Most of it's to your southeast at this point. Yeah, most of it's to your southeast at this point. So you're still in the convective outlook area, but like I said, with that second approach of thunderstorms this evening, that's what you got to really look out for. I'm jealous of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. They always get naders out of anywhere in the world. Yeah. Yep. Logan says Louisville is 30% chance for hail. Did they update the outlook? Let's see here. No, they haven't updated the outlook. Are you talking? They have a 30% chance for wind damage. Is that what you mean? Unless you see an update before I do. But yeah, no, there's no 30% hail. There's only a 15% chance. But damaging winds, we have that 30. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Logan. Let's see. Storm west of Lafayette, Indiana may need to be watched. We got a storm up in northeast Indiana towards Warsaw. Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to switch over here, actually. Yeah, we got a little bit of activity. We got this big cluster. Right now, we have like 2 MCSs. Yeah, right now we have like 2 big cluster of thunderstorms kicking off right now. Let's see. So we have this guy. That big cluster. You know what? We can't really see both of them. There we go. Here we go. So, yeah, we have two big clusters of thunderstorms, one across northeastern Kansas, southeast Nebraska, southwestern Iowa, and northwestern Missouri. And then we have the second cluster that's across, basically moving out of east central Illinois, now into southwestern Indiana, and getting ready to move into western and western northwestern Kentucky. But we got several watches in effect. We have that one new watch they just issued for Louisville, we heard. Let's see. I hope St. Louis will get some rain soon, says Max. There's a shot. There is a shot. Let me actually show you something. Earlier, from what I was looking at, the models were supporting that little little bit of rain out there towards you. Actually, earlier it did show that MCS going right over you, but now it shows it more north. Let me try HRRR. I don't trust NAM that much, honestly. HRRR gives a more fresh outlook. Yeah, so you can see the very strong possible derecho right over central Illinois by this afternoon. By 2 p.m. it shows. Wow. Yeah, look at that thing. You know what, y'all? I'm just now noticing here. This, guys, this right here. Or hold on, let's switch over back here. I'm just noticing this right here is that possible derecho already starting to kick off. I didn't even notice that. Or I had noticed it, but I didn't even think about it. This is the derecho. So this thing is going to be tracking this way. It's going to be doing a dive down to the... Yeah, it's going to be doing a sharp dive, it looks like. Oh, my satellites didn't load for some reason on that scan. Anyways. What's going on with my satellites? Why are they gone? See on the right-hand side? Anyways. See, you need to hit the county right under Indianapolis. Gotcha. All right, yeah, let's go and hop over there real quickly to Indianapolis. Let's see here. Kind. Here we go. The radar is called Kind. K-I-N-D. Let's see. Yeah, right now there's nothing out there towards Indianapolis. It is gonna be passing due south of Indianapolis. I'm going to switch over to KLWX. I think that's the best radar we got. This is my my local radar, actually. Wow, 2-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts out of this guy. For let's see, Crisney, Tennyson, Santa Claus. Wow. Let's see here. All right, y'all. Here we go. I'm gonna pull up my satellite views again. Yeah, apparently they got kicked offline. There we go. But Santa Claus. Let's see. New outlook. Oh yeah, you're probably right. Let's see. Okay, they have an enhance. All right, we'll give it a minute for it to update. I might be able to find it on Twitter actually earlier. Let me look. SPCE outlook. Looks like they kept the enhanced. Did they change anything? Here, I'm gonna go and show y'all real quickly. This is from the storm predict. Oh, let me actually do this screen. This is from the Storm Prediction Center's Twitter. That's the convective outlook here. Wait, this was reported at at 9:57 a.m. on the 29th. So yep, that's new. New outlook just got posted on Twitter. Says Trent. Yep, gotcha. Yeah, they still kept the enhance. They did. Enhance. Let's see here. Western Kentucky. So it's probably the same. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Wait a second. Y'all, hold on a minute. No, this is different. This is a lot different. I got to pull this up real quickly. All right, here we go. So on the previous outlook here, we had... Oh. You know what? They extended that into northern Missouri. Look at that. They included northern Missouri in the enhanced risk. It took me a minute to realize that. Yep, there you go. Wow, you can really see the update there. Uh-oh, did I accidentally delete it? Whoops, I accidentally deleted it, the new one. But anyways, but yeah, no, they made it bigger. Sure did. Let's see here. Day 1 outlook. 5 tour. Oh! 30 sig. 30 significant wind damage. Uh-oh. I knew they would. I had a feeling they were going to do that. Wow. 30 sig wind. That's a big one, too. So, at this point, y'all, if you live in northern Missouri, yeah, northern Missouri, central Illinois, southwestern Indiana, yeah, look out for some damaging winds. See, Penny says, I'm going to go. Be safe, everyone. See you later, Penny. Wish I could post a video. Sky's moving. Tracy, if you want to post a video to us, tag us on our Twitter page, at NWW1162. If you look at the bottom right-hand corner, that is what you got to look for, okay? That's where you send in the reports. Golly, 30 sig. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. That's my area, Johnson, Indiana, and stuff. So, Trent, like I said, there's 2 rounds of severe thunderstorms expected today. So, first of all, with the current round we have right now, we kind of have this cluster of thunderstorms rolling through in southwestern Indiana. This guy's obviously getting ready to roll into southwestern Kentucky. And then we have this guy. This guy is going to continue working his way eastbound over Illinois and Indiana, potentially in Kentucky later on this evening. So, let's see here. J. Lou says, Andrew, you have such a great personality. You seem like a really cool person. Aw. See, I was supposed to be off here a while ago, but I couldn't quit watching. Aw, J. Lou, thank you for that. That's super sweet of you. I'm glad you're here. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. See, as soon as we were talking about St. Louis needing rain, we get an enhanced risk, says Max. They did include... Oh, they did, didn't they? Yeah, no, St. Louis is right on that line. Let's see if Pivotal Weather updated it yet. I don't know if they did or not. Yes, they did. All right, I'm going to show you all convective outlook at a more close view towards... Wow. Or, you know what? Wrong screen. There we go. Yeah, look at that. I'm going to get rid of this, though. But you see right over St. Louis. Yeah, right there over St. Louis, they got that going on there. Let me try zooming in a little bit more for y'all. So, most of St. Louis is now in the enhanced risk. I believe they were only in the marginal? Weren't they in the marginal? I don't even remember now. Yeah, I don't remember if they were in the marginal or the slight, but now they're in the enhanced, which... They got an upgrade. They got a bit of an upgrade here. Let's see here. All right, little update on the radar, y'all. The storm's actually getting pretty close to Kentucky now. Let's see here. So we have Chrisney, we have Tennyson, we have Selvin, Santa Claus, we have Dale, Holland, and let's see, Boonville. I thought that said Loonville. I was about to say. Not Loonville. But 2-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So we're talking large hail up to, 2-inch hail is egg-size hail, basically. So egg-size hail and, let's see, egg-size hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts out of that. That's a large, that is a bad storm. So we're getting wind-driven hail in this storm here, possibly. Let's see, northwest of that into east-central, almost southeastern Illinois for St. Francisville. Billet, $half hail only concern. And we have another one towards Paris in eastern Illinois. For Oliver, Denison, Vermilion, Grandview. Quarter size hail. That's it. So just quarter size hail. That's not really that bad. But my golly, once we track our way up here, y'all, to like to up here and like northeastern Kansas, look, we have so many warnings now. This storm is a beast. Let's see here. Okay, they downgraded it from 80 to 70 mile per hour wind gust penny hail. That's good. I'm actually going to hop over to this guy. Let's see here. Down to 70. Yep, that's good. So they did drop that a little bit. They dropped it from 80 mile per hour wind gust to now 70 mile per hour wind gust here. Let's see here. I don't know. I don't know if that's trying to rotate towards Albany, but let's watch that. They don't have a tornado possible tag on it, but keep an eye on it. It almost appears, y'all, that all of these guys, or pretty much all of them, most of these storms out towards northwestern Missouri right now and northeastern Kansas has 70 mile per hour wind gust probabilities on them. So we got to look out for possible wind damage in excess of 60 miles per hour for northeastern Kansas and northwestern Missouri. Now remember, this is mostly just north of Kansas City, by the way. Yeah, like I said, Kansas City's right here. That's right where Kansas City's at. So basically just pushing north of Kansas City, we have these guys. For anywhere from, penny-sized hail to 70 mile per hour wind gusts here. Let's see here. Man, 2-inch hail going to free fall at the speed. Getting pushed sideways at 70 miles per hour would knock you out. Yeah, no, it'll definitely hurt. What time is 20Z to 00Z? 00Z is 8 p.m. Eastern, and 7 p.m. Central. Let's see. So that would be 3 o'clock Central for 20Z and 4 o'clock Eastern p.m. for the Eastern time. So 00 will be 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Central. 20Z would be 4 p.m. Eastern time and 3 p.m. Central. There you go. Made it sound a little confusing there for a minute. See here, that looks like rotation. That's what I'm looking for. If anything, there's a lot of strong velocities on it, but it's still pretty broad. We'll watch this though. It definitely needs to be watched closely. There's so much lightning in southern Indiana storm. Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of instability in the atmosphere right now, y'all. There's tons and tons of it, to where there's gonna be lots of lightning. So expect a lightning show out of these events. Both of them, really, for the ones in Missouri, for the ones in Kansas, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky. Expect a lot of lightning out in those states. Yep. Florida weather says, hey, sorry I'm late. Just woke up a few minutes ago. Well, you're good. I wasn't expecting many people to be up at this time. Like, I started going live here, at 7:30? Didn't I start at 7:30? I'm pretty sure I did. But glad to have you here now, though. Let's see. Okay, because thunderstorm outlook time was confusing me. Oh, gotcha. Ooh, special weather statement just got issued here. East of Owensboro in Kentucky. Let's see here. Penny-sized hail. That's it. They don't even mention any damaging winds here. Or any winds. These storms will be moving over the next 90 minutes. So there you go. They're starting to move into Kentucky, y'all. Getting ready to. Let's see here. Yeah, lots of lightning on those guys. Look at that. Wow, Folsomville. Y'all might be getting some hail. That's probably where we are. That's probably where we might be actually seeing 2-inch hail out there. 2-inch hail and 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Like, golly. Let's see here. Grandpa time. Yeah, it's grandpa hour. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see here. 1.25 inch, 1 inch. Yeah, so the nastiest storm right now is in southern Indiana, or one of the nastiest ones right now is in southern Indiana. Let's see, so we have a warning for Folsomville. Let's see, areas towards Helliman. We have Lincoln City included, Newtonville. Let's see here. Linville, Linville across Highway 64. That's what I was trying to say. Couldn't speak there for a moment. But we have Scottsburg included. Huntingburg barely making the cake there, right on the edge of it. Actually, this one's for 1.25. Yeah, two separate warnings. I was wondering what's going on there. But yeah, no, Folsomville, I think that's where the biggest hail is at right now. So if you're in Folsomville, probably experiencing maybe some egg-sized hail out there. So North Missouri and a severe drought. We need this rain, but not the winds and hail. I hear you. A lot of places actually are in a drought. Let me look real quickly. Drought monitor, really, let's see. Yeah, no, you're right. Wow, a lot of Missouri. Here, I'll go ahead and show you all this real quickly. A lot of Missouri is in that deep drought right now. Sure are right. Look at that. So that dark red is an extreme drought. We have an extreme drought across central and northeastern Missouri. So this will probably help a bit. So, yeah, this will likely help a bit. Let's see, northeastern Missouri. Yeah, I mean, obviously they issued a pretty big enhanced risk there for northern Missouri here. Matthew says, can I show the map of the risk area? Yeah, of course. I could do that for you. Here you go. Let me pull it up for you. So here's the risk area. This is the convective outlook. So for today, we have 3 levels of severity. So actually, we have 4 levels, but 3 of severity. So let me explain. So we have this kind of light green area. You can see all over the map here. That's where a few thunderstorms are possible, but they're not expected to be anything damaging, nothing life-threatening, nothing severe. However, then we move into the dark green. That's a level 1 out of 5. So the higher the number is, the more severe it could get. So level 1 is, a chance for severe thunderstorms. Not so likely. It's still a pretty low probability of seeing severe weather, but there's a shot for it. Then you move into the yellow. Now that's where it becomes 3 times more likely than the area in the dark green. So that's where we are seeing, more of a likelihood of possibly seeing some more severe weather nearby. And then, of course, we have the orange. That is, we literally, like a lot higher, 30% chance of seeing severe weather every 20 miles, every 25 miles here. That is level 3 out of 5. That's a pretty big risk out there. So you can kind of see what I'm saying here. Biggest risk is across, like northern Missouri, very far southeastern Iowa, a lot of central and southern Illinois here. Southwestern Indiana, and even like northwestern Kentucky. Yep, has that big enhanced risk. Now the breakdown tornado probability, we have a 5% chance for tornadoes out there across the areas in brown, 2% chance across the green. So shot for maybe a couple of tornadoes cannot be ruled out across some of these regions here. The highest probability will be across Illinois, southwestern Indiana, and northwestern Kentucky, or western Kentucky. In terms of damaging winds here, really big shot for significant winds. This is a new thing they just added to the outlook here, showing a 30% chance probability of seeing some significant wind damage, maybe up to 70 to 80 plus in terms of miles per hour. So we're talking some big wind gusts out of some storms. And in terms of hail, pretty big shot there as well. The reason we're in this enhanced risk is because of the wind damage that is possible. Followed by the hail is more of a secondary concern, and then the tornadoes is just something that can't be ruled out. Anyways, but that's that. That's the latest risk they just issued here. Just a little bit ago. Let's see. Sirens going off here again. Warning right next to me in Princeton, Indiana. Well, stay safe out there, Trent. Stay safe. See here. I'm north of Evansville. Gotcha. Which Evansville is that? Which state? There's a lot of Evansvilles, believe it or not. Let's see here. 3 times today. Wow. Crazy. Matthew says, thank you. You're very welcome, Matthew. You are very welcome. Let's see here. I'm not fat south of Indianapolis. Correcting the far. Okay, I was about to say. I'm not fat south of Indianapolis. Okay, I find that kind of funny. So if you're not, depending by you classifying that far, I'm taking it that you're still in the slight risk towards Greenwood, maybe. Not too far southwest of Indianapolis. There's that enhanced risk, though. But anyways, let's see. Watching from Osceola, Iowa. Let's see here. Good morning. Good morning to you, Brandy. Glad to have you here. Let's see what radar. Let's see here. What? Indiana. Let's see. Vincennes. How do you even spell that? Vincennes. Indiana. Okay, you're in enhanced risk. Yep, you got a big risk today. You're kind of caught up in all that lightning activity. It looks like actually you're going to be pulling out of the storm here in the next hour or so. Let's see here. But anyways, yeah. Let's see here. Huntingburg, Indiana. I can look that up for you. Huntingburg, Indiana. Here we go. You're actually right there in a severe thunderstorm warning. Yeah, we were just talking about Huntingburg a minute ago. You're right on the edge of a severe thunderstorm warning. Regardless, looks like a lot of lightning activity out there towards you. Let's see. Well, I know yesterday was a 2% tornado hatch. There is no such thing as a 2% tornado hatch risk. Up in northern Nebraska, I'll raise it to a 5% after that. Gotcha. Let's see here. But anyways. Let's see here. Princeton, Indiana looks worse than Owensville at this point. Huh. All right, you know what, guys? We're gonna move back over here to portions of Missouri really quickly. Things have still continued to kick off here. Look at this. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible out of this here. Wow. Golly. Let's see here. Pattonsburg. Let's see here. Ridgeway. Eagleville. Look at that. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. The good news is that hail is not really a big concern up to penny size, which it's not really anything, but I bet that would hurt if it hits you at 70 miles an hour. That could even bruise. See, quarter hail and 70 mile per hour for this guy. Wow, look at that. Yeah, that's getting close to St. Joseph. Yeah, St. Joseph heads up to y'all in northwestern Missouri. Golly. Let's see here. Arctic says, hey, Trent, what time do I think activity... Are you... I'm not Trent. I'm Andrew, but I think... Okay, anyways. What time do I think activity will kick off in Springfield, Illinois? Sounds like it'll be bad. Start lightning raining here. Gotcha. So in terms of Springfield, Illinois, let's see here. So I'm gonna find it. I always go over this area. There we go, Springfield. Gotcha. So right now you can actually see here to your north, we got a little bit of thunderstorms kicking off here. You know, it's going to be possible. Right now, they're not anything severe. They're not expected to be anything too crazy. Let's see here. But in terms of the latest models, got to watch out later on this evening because there is another shot. Here, we're gonna drop down the model run there. There is another shot you can see right over Springfield right around 2 p.m. this afternoon. So, yeah, no, it looks pretty ugly. According to the HRRR, a really strong possible derecho going over Springfield later on that I think could spawn some wind gusts, maybe over 80 miles an hour. I think it's a good possibility. I really do. As much as I hate to say it, I think it's a possibility. So Springfield, let's see, Decatur, Bloomington, Ottawa. Yeah, y'all got to watch for this one pretty closely. Let's see here. Sorry, Andrew. I'm just playing. It's fine. See, just found your channel. Thanks for helping us prepare. You're very welcome. Thank you for joining us. Andrew, how is Andrew, how is 32703 looking today? Right on the edge of the general thunderstorm risk. Gotcha. So I'm taking that across Florida then. Let's see. So you said 32703. You know what? You're not even in the thunderstorm risk today, so you're probably not going to see thunderstorms. That's typically what that means. Yeah, look at that. So you can see the model for later on. It keeps all the thunderstorm activity south of Tampa mostly. Mostly south of Orlando. Holy cow, look at that thing, y'all. Look at that big derecho that kicks off. Possible derecho, I should say. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, now that's what we got to look out for. Okay. Now, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I want to bet you, I don't know. They would have probably done it here recently. What I was going to say is I would not be surprised if they put a moderate risk out. They might at the 2... Well, I think there's another update at 2 p.m., isn't there? How much you want to... All right, how much you guys want to bet they're going to put a moderate risk right across central Illinois at the last minute? How much you guys want to bet? I want to see y'all's opinion. I really want to see y'all's opinion. Let me actually do a poll here. To my weather enthusiasts and to the people who personally, what they think about this. Let me, oh my gosh. Let me do a poll really quickly for y'all. Let's see here. Let me do, all right, do poll. Go MDT or moderate. Okay, let's see what y'all think. Dude, latest models. Let's see. Florida says $10 they are. I kind of think so too. SPC can be kind of goofy sometimes. Yeah. But it seems like the last couple of HRRR models, what we're looking at right now, really has this MCS cluster. Really has this MCS cluster turning into quite a windbag. I mean, very strong looking bow there. Let's see here. Yes, because they might upgrade, let's see here, to 45 sig winds. That's what I was thinking. I think they'll probably keep that 5% tornado threat. I think they'll probably keep that 30% chance for hail, or sorry, 15% chance for hail. Well, actually, probably a 30% hail threat too could be issued for Central Illinois. So probably a 30% chance for hail, and a like I said, probably even a 45% chance there for damaging winds possibility. Let's see here. Will there be QLCS tornadoes in that storm? There is a possibility. The Storm Prediction Center does have a 5% chance for tornadoes being across the outlook area. So let me show you real quickly. So here's the latest tornado probabilities for today from the latest Storm Prediction Center outlook. Like I said, we just got a new outlook here about 20 minutes ago. Obviously, tornado probability today, the highest tornado probability today will be across central Illinois, southwestern Indiana, maybe northwestern or western Kentucky, essentially. Possibly. Let's see. The Purple, thank you for the $2 super chat. Very sweet of you. Thank you so much for that. Saying, what about 61878? Let's see here. 61878. Illinois. Gotcha. You're in enhanced risk. Okay, so yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right in the middle of that. Once again, the Purple, thank you for that. Really appreciated. But look at this. Wow. Yeah, you're like right in front of it. Now, I would really consider watching that. It looks like it's going to hit you maybe between 2 and 3 o'clock p.m. Now, once again, this is a model. Timing could be a little off, but I would expect this storm between 2 and 3 p.m. It looks like it could be a wind maker too. So, I mean, even like the HRRR is showing like 79 dBz in some areas. Definitely showing some possible hail cores in that. Holy cow. Yeah, watch there be a 30% significant hail upgrade isolated right over central Illinois. My gosh. Holy cow. Is high risk out of the question? Yeah. Nah, I don't see a high risk. Honestly, I don't know, Andrew. SPs can be given sometimes. Plus, they could look at another moderate, etc. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 45% sure about a 45% risk. Fair enough. Feels like 100 degrees here in Georgia. It has been hot, I tell you. Not just across Georgia. Let me actually show you guys something real quickly. Here's today's kind of a little bit off topic to severe weather, but I do want to show you all this. Here's today's maximum temperatures. Really hot. Really hot. Here you go. Here's today's maximum temperatures across the country. I mean, we're literally talking like 100 degrees across like the Midwest. So any storms that we get out there is going to be cooling down quite a bit. Yeah, these areas here pushing 100 degrees across like Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Western Tennessee. Like, golly. That thing. Yeah, it's going to be getting hot out there, y'all. Seriously. Tonight's temperatures, let's see. Yeah, tonight's low is 80 degrees in like Oklahoma City. So, yeah, that's when you know it's hot. When the low is 80. Golly. All right. All right, let's see here. What weather app do I have? This one's called Radar Omega. This one's called WSV3. And this one's called GR2 Analyst. They're all paid programs, though. let's see here. Let me tell you, my soccer conditioning has. Oh, I bet weather now. Oh, that must suck for tryouts, or not necessarily tryouts, but for practices. Gosh, could only imagine. Could only imagine. All right, let's see here. News. Oh, we got a. Whoa, look at that. Reports of power outages and trees down in the city of Bethany as of 13:16 UTC, which is now 13:25. So this was not that long ago. Got reports of power outages and trees down reported in Bethany, Missouri. Yep, northern portions here. Let's see, dude. That line of storms does not look good. Honestly, I hope my new trampoline doesn't fly into the woods like our last. Wow, outbreak on March 31st. Holy cow! If there's any way to stake it down, I would consider it. Considering how strong these winds could get, yeah. 77 mile per hour wind gusts. I mean, for example, this is just the beginning of the storm, and we're already having reports of 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts being reported out here. Sheesh. Yeah, no, that's crazy. So you got reports of 1.75 inch hail out here towards Oakland City. See here, tie it down, buddy, or it'll belong to the sky gods pretty much. Yep. Put cinder blocks on the legs. That's a good idea. Or if you have stakes, could stake it down. Just like nail it down to the ground. Let's see. Just some rotation northeast of Bethany over mountain. Is that over here? Let's see. We're gonna have to switch radars to KEAX out here. Wow, look at that wind. Let's see. What is that warned for? 70 mile per hour wind gusts out of that guy. 70 mile an hour wind gusts. I mean, look at that line of winds. My trampoline went over my garage into the woods. Oh my gosh. Golly. Will trampolines fly? That's funny. So Fly Bree says, will trampolines fly in Knoxville, Tennessee tomorrow? That's one way to put it. Anyways, but no, Knoxville does have a wind threat tomorrow. So it's possible we could get some wind damage out there. So I'm not going to say it's impossible. Let's see here. But anyways, remind me when I need to go put the kids outside. Reminds me I need to go put the kids' outside toys in the shed. Good idea. Good idea. Yeah, anything that's loose outside, would highly, highly recommend bringing it inside if you're in the path of these storms here. Because last thing you want is for you to miss your property or, start missing your property and stuff like that. So it's like, So, yeah, definitely. I mean, also people in the hazards way as well. Let's see here. I'm getting a Discord DM towards Sandberry. Yeah, it's pretty broad still. Let's see here. But we're getting a lot of wind gust reports out of this, y'all. Let's see. Remember a few years ago, let's see, when it was town. Wow. Funnel. Yeah, I figured you were saying funnel. See, my daughter is in champion LJ. You mean is it Illinois maybe? Right now we have one storm in Illinois. See, we got the storm out here towards Petersburg and Athens. Okay, check for rotation there. It almost looked like a little bit of a notch was trying to form, but not on my watch. See here, Spalding, Grandview, Clear Lake. Got a bit of clustered thunderstorms across central Illinois right now. Yeah, no, we're getting close to starting to see the severe thunderstorm activity moving into Kentucky now. It is right on the border between Kentucky and Indiana, right there. We're also getting reports of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there and literally golf ball hail. So we're seeing some really large hail being reported. So heads up to y'all. This is going to be going right near, let's see. Yeah, Owensboro. Heads up to you guys towards Owensboro. It's gonna be getting pretty close. So also towards let's see, Whitesville, Fordsville, Caneyville. Let's see. Current warning has this thing at 2-inch hail still. 2-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts out there. Like, holy cow. Pretty sure that they'll always have up by Storm Prediction Center at midnight, morning, noon. Yep. See, I'm in Springfield, Illinois. This is purple. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I think you guys are mostly good until, like, later on this evening, or this afternoon, I should say. Like, once again, like I was saying, maybe around, like, 2, 3 o'clock p.m., that's when, like, the HRRR, shows, like, that possible derecho going right over central Illinois. Could be a big problem. When will Bowling Green get hit? I leave work at 10 a.m. and I'm worried. Let's see here. Bowling Green, you should be good to be able to make it home if you live towards Bowling Green. I'm assuming that you live next to your work, depending on where you have to travel. But you can see the storm right here is right up there, right? It's moving to the southeast at 20 miles per hour. So in 1 hour... So you get off work in 1 hour, it only moved 20 miles to the southeast. So you're going to be clear. You're going to be in the clear. Unless some more pop-up thunderstorms decide to pop up near you, which is unknown. I mean, there's no way to exactly tell if that's going to happen or not. But if it does, then obviously you'll get storms earlier. But this big cluster that's kind of heading there towards your direction, it's at least going to be 2 hours or so. But anyways, can I go to bed if I'm in Huntingburg, Indiana? Why are you going to bed, bro? It's morning time. Anyways, well, let me look for you. You said for Huntingburg. Let's see, Huntingburg, Indiana. Oh yeah. No, I wouldn't go to bed yet. I would watch out because this cluster of storms is rolling over. You should be clear within the next hour or two. So I'd wait another hour or two, making sure that you don't get any warnings or anything like that. Then I would go to bed. But anyways. Let's see here. Purple says some people work nights. Yeah, no, I'm just playing. I'm just messing with you. Let's see. The storm in Springfield has a warning on it. Springfield, Illinois. Yes. Yeah, we're watching that one. 1.25-inch hail and 50-mile-per-hour winds. I'm going to backtrack to the radar because some people are probably mistaking this for the current view. Here's the current radar view right now. Yep. Yeah, so just 1.25-inch hail. See, all right, thank you. You're very welcome. How's Central Indiana looking? Right now, I guess you're talking maybe towards Indianapolis. Y'all got a risk today. Obviously, got to watch out for this later on today. But as of now, you're okay. Yeah, as of right now, you're okay. Alrighty. Well, that's that. Looks like we're good until this afternoon. Gotcha. Yeah. Figured so. All right, you guys. Well, I tell you what. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream here for now. I know, like I said, I've been live for over 2 hours now. I'm going to save the live stream. We're going to go back live later on this afternoon. I'm going to try to go back live maybe around 2 o'clock or so Eastern time. So we're just going to take a little bit of a time off for the main event to kick in. But I'll keep you guys updated. Once again, once this big event goes over Central Illinois, like I said, I'll be live here for you guys. But I just want to be here for a couple hours this morning with you guys, just to give you guys some updates on the weather, stuff like that. But seriously, guys, if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button. Also, share this, guys. Share this with your friends and family. Help spread the word out there, y'all. like I said, it'll be greatly appreciated. Maybe share this to Facebook. Share it to Facebook, your friends. Maybe message your friends, tell them. Like I said, just help spread the word. Help us out, guys. Be greatly appreciated. Once again, if you've not already, hit that subscribe button, leave a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see. Zero says I keep losing internet, so I'm in and out. Can I check on 38313? Sorry if I already did it. I can do that real quickly before we head off. 38313. Let's see. This is for Tennessee. Got a slight risk. You got to watch out for later this evening. See Louisville. Yep, Louisville has a risk out today. Possibility that some of these storms could go near Louisville, but I think the main concern is this evening across Louisville. Bug says, thanks, Andrew. God bless. See you later, Bug. Let's see here. See, Roadster Jim says, thank you, Andrew. You are very welcome. Elliot says, thanks for the coverage, man. You are very, very welcome, y'all. No problem. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, thank you. I got to give a big thank you to our donators for this morning. Obviously, Proxy, thank you so much for donating. Hunter Plays in Purple, all of you guys. So we had the Purple, we had Proxima 888 or Proxy, and we had Hunter Plays that donated to us this morning. So thank you guys so much for helping keep those programs running, help keep us on the move. So thank you all, greatly appreciated. And thank all of you guys for joining us. Thank you to our new subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate you guys so much. And you guys take care now, okay? Once again, we'll try to be back here later on this evening or this afternoon. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and call it. I'm gonna go ahead and get me some breakfast. I'm starving, so we're gonna do a part 2 later on, okay? All right, you guys. Well, once again, thank y'all so much. You guys take care. We love you all so much. Please be safe out there. And all right, y'all. Well, stream's gonna head off here in approximately, like I said, approximately 2 minutes. So if you guys have anything you want to go ahead and say to your friends and family, go ahead and say so now. But until next time, my friends, later on today, we'll catch you guys later on. All right, my friends, stay safe. Peace out. Catch you guys later on today. See you later.
Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west in the afternoon. Chance of rain 50%. For Friday night, partly cloudy through midnight, then becoming mostly cloudy. A chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers through midnight, then showers likely toward daybreak. Humid with lows around 70. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour, becoming south toward daybreak. Chance of rain 70%. Saturday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. A chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers in the morning, then showers likely in the afternoon. Humid with highs in the upper 80s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 70%. Once again, the forecast for rest of today. Mostly cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Areas of smoke this morning. Hazy. Highs in the lower 80s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour. Chance of rain 50%. The current time is 9:38 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Taking a look at the 4 through 7 day forecast for Indianapolis and central Indiana. For Saturday night and Sunday, showers with thunderstorms likely. Lows in the upper 60s. Highs in the lower 80s. Chance of rain 80%. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Showers likely with a chance of thunderstorms through midnight, then a chance of showers toward daybreak. Lows in the mid-60s. Chance of rain 60%. For Monday, partly cloudy with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning, then a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 80s. Chance of rain 50%. Monday night, a slight chance of thunderstorms through midnight. Partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers. Lows in the mid-60s.